Okay, so here's a quick review, I guess, on iOS 7. So I'm going to point out some of stuff that I see in iOS 7 that annoys me and I think is poorly designed. So first of all, on your lock screen, you have these unnecessary and ugly indicators. They indicate swipe down for notification center, swipe up for control center, which really I don't know why it's there. If you use iOS 7 and used it enough times, you'll know that function's there. Even if you don't have the indicator, it's still fine. I don't know why they have it. And if you look closely, it says slide to unlock, then you have this arrow up. So it may cause confusions because some people think swipe up to unlock the device, which is not true. You swipe from left to right to unlock the device. You swipe up for control center. So next you'll see that on your lock screen and on your home screen, your battery, Wi-Fi, and iPod icon has a different size. So it's actually bigger on your lock screen. So every time you unlock your device, that icon will downsize in size, like it'll change in size. And while it's not a big deal, if you notice it every time you unlock it, it does get annoying because it catches my attention every single time. Then you have your icon designs, which is very inconsistent. You have your grayscale camera and setting app, and you have your full color photos and mail app, which is just really weird. It looks like multiple people designed the app icons and then they just kind of bash them together. It doesn't look consistent. Here you see that your notification banner, they've increased the height of the banner, and the increased height, you're not using that space. They just increase the height and then they're wasting all that space. Then they didn't add in a dismiss banner function, so sometimes when you're in landscape mode and you invoke control center, it'll take up your whole screen, and you can't and that banner might pop up at the wrong time, and then now you can't close the banner because you have to wait for it to dismiss itself, and you can't close control center because to close control center you have to swipe down from the top, and when you're swiping on top of banner, nothing happens, so you have to wait for the banner to disappear before you can close control center. Then in notification center you have 3 different tabs: today, all, and missed. While the missed tab is pretty much useless because anything that is displayed under the missed tab is displayed in the all tab, so why have missed when you already have all? It's kind of like saying you have a computer that can only run Microsoft Paint. Well, you have another computer that can run every program in the world, so why use a computer that can only run Paint? Then on the Today tab, you'll see that you still have the weather widget, but it doesn't display your weather condition visually, and you can't swipe to the left to show hourly forecast like you can in the previous iOS versions. Then this is a minor problem. It's just they have the overlay slightly wrong, so as you can see, the gray overlay is a lot lower than it should be. Here you'll see that on the old iOS you have this option on top inside your camera app where you can toggle HDR and the grid. Now they took the grid option out of the camera app and put it in the setting apps under photos and camera. Why did they do that? I don't know. It makes it very inconvenient to toggle grid. Then you have Game Center, the turns notification or alert. So for some reason it won't go away even though it's not my turn anymore and I already tapped on this notification, this alert. I already launched the app multiple times. It still won't go away and it's just really annoying. Then you have your, I guess it's called a notification drawer or whatever you want to call that thing, slider. So in iOS 6 and iOS 5, when you want to open up Notification Center in an app, you'll have that slider, that knob thing that comes up from the top, and then you have to swipe again on that knob to open up Notification Center. But now in iOS 7, in some apps it does that, but in other apps it only takes one swipe and notification center opens up right away, which is pretty annoying. On that note, Control Center, doesn't matter where you are, opens up in one single slide from the bottom. So you might be playing like Fruit Ninja, or you're just scrolling on your device, scrolling on Safari, and you will accidentally open up Control Center. I've done it like 20 times. So yeah, that's just some of the stuff that I've noticed that is poorly designed in iOS 7. If you guys notice any other problems, you can comment down below, create a video response or something like that. But these are the major ones that I've noticed.